What's going on? Jordan Nevels, and welcome to Nevels Nutrition. This is the brand new smoothie bar that we built at Nevels Fitness to give our athletes the best recovery, the best nutrition, and the best health possible so they can be the best that they can be. But I wanted to personally show you what I do in my personal routine that I've been doing for 20 plus years. Now, I haven't been consistent doing it every single day, but I started picking this up when I was in college in 2006. So I played Division I football at University of Kentucky, and my best friend that I met there was Shamari Moore. Shout out to Shomo. And he introduced me to the benefits of juicing. At that time, I had no idea about it. I was just eating whatever, Burger King, McDonald's, you name it. I had no clue how to really take care of my body. And Shomo came in and he was vegan. And it was the first time I really had heard of that or had any friends that did it. And he showed me how to juice and the benefits. So I bought a Jack LaLanne juicer off of eBay for like $99 and I wore that thing out. I used to make so many juices nonstop, but all I could really afford at that time were carrots. So I bought a big 25-pound bag of carrots and I would juice those nonstop every single day. Even with just juicing carrots, what I noticed is my strength went through the roof in all of our strength training sessions. So the coaches were wondering what I was doing, and literally just from juicing carrots nonstop every single day, I'm talking almost probably a gallon of juice a day, and I just felt great. So I knew the benefits of juicing were real at that point. And that's why I'm here today to show you guys one of my favorite recipes. So if you're familiar with Dr. Sebi and his philosophy on alkalizing the body and just trying to detox the body to make you as healthy as possible, all of these items fit right into that, and that's what I've been doing for majority of my life now. So you have organic everything, always buy organic produce. That's all I use. If I can go to farmers markets, I'll grab that. That's always a great way to support our farmers, but also to try to get the best and cleanest vegetables and fruits that you can. And then you'll see here, I just have a good clean veggie wash that I found online called Cleanvation. It's just a fruit and veggie wash. It's primarily just water and food grade salt, but it helps to cleanse all of that veggie fruit wash before you put it into the juicer. So we got our organic dandelion greens first, then we got our organic parsley, organic ginger, organic lemons, and lastly, organic green apples. Now, what do these do? They all are very similar and they all provide so much benefit when you're coming to the vitamin content. So when you're talking about vitamin K, vitamin C, two extremely powerhouse ingredients, these are all packed with those. High amounts of potassium that's found in your parsley and your dandelion greens. A lot of people reference bananas when they go, hey, I need potassium, I'm cramping. These have way more potassium than a banana does. So always reach for the greens anytime you need that. Ginger, phenomenal ingredient when it comes to not only just your antioxidant capacity, but also your antiviral. This is going to be the key right here. Put ginger, consume this every single day because there are so many phenomenal benefits, not just for that, but anti-inflammatory properties as well that's found inside of the ginger and the gingerols that are inside of that. Then you have your lemons. I always recommend when you're juicing, keep the skin on the lemon. Make sure you wash it, cleanse it thoroughly. Use a brush like so after you put your veggie wash on it to cleanse it all off because you got hands inside of the grocery store that have been touching it. So make sure it's clean before you put it in. But there's powerhouse ingredients and vitamins found inside of the peel itself, like vitamin C that you want high amounts of, that you want in your body. So always put the lemon in there in the whole form. And then you have your green apples. So I always recommend buying an apple core like this. I got this off of Amazon, and coring your apple before you put it in. The apples have seeds that we don't want to consume because they do have small amounts of cyanide in them. So if you're drinking that every day, it's not a good thing for the body. So just quickly core your apple and then pop it in as whole and you'll be good to go. Now, as far as what juicer I use, I have a Kuvings juicer. I bought this maybe 6 months ago. It's been absolute phenomenal. I love it. It's my favorite juicer to date. You'll see the big mouth on it. It allows you to put whole fruits in there, tons of vegetables all at the same time and not have to cut them up into little pieces, which we all know is aggravating if you've ever juiced before. Easy cleanup process with this, which is another bad thing about most juicers. So I love the Kuvings, highly recommend. If you're in the market for a juicer, buy the Kuvings. All right, let's get into the juice and we'll throw it in. All of this is pre-washed. It's ready to rock and roll, so I'm just gonna throw it in. I'll show you the amounts that I use it in, and then you'll see what it looks like, and then we'll go from there. All right, let's roll. So anytime you're juicing, they always recommend putting your soft vegetables in first and then putting the harder fruits and so forth on top. There's a fill line right here, but I don't really pay attention to that, so I always fill it up above the line. But you probably should follow that. But I always put them in this order. So I'll start with my veggies first, then I'll throw in my ginger, which doesn't need to be a lot. It's just kind of like a thumb, about that length, right? That size there. I have my lemon that's already washed, so a whole lemon's going in. And then I have my apples that were already cored out. So we got rid of the seeds. So that's all good to go. It's as simple as pushing down, locking in, hitting the button, and then the cubing goes to work. All right, so that's about it. You'll see it move. You'll start to see how much juice this actually produced. And a high quality juicer like this, you don't get a ton of pulp like you do on other ones that I've owned. And you'll see how efficient the cubings is. So you just let it do its work, you close the lid, you can walk away, go do whatever else you need to do, and then come back and have your juice ready. And you'll notice if you've ever juiced in your life before and owned a juicer, this is very, very quiet compared to most. So I've had a numerous amounts of juicers in my life, and they were all very loud, and they all had a small spout at which you had to cut fruit up and things to fit it in. You'll see the wide spout on this, and you'll just hear how quiet this thing is. Another reason why I love the Kuvings juicer. And you'll see the machine's ready to rock and roll. The juicer has done its thing. It's filled up, it's ready to go. I'll flip the lid. You'll see it come out. It's shot out all the different pulp over here. And now all you have is the extracted juice with all the nutrients that you want to consume. And boom, that is it. It's literally that simple. Buying the veggies, washing them, putting it in, let the juicer do its thing, and then you have all of this coming out of it. So I suggest buying glass bottles like these so you can store them in the fridge. So you'll see how much this makes here. I also just bought these off of Amazon. So I have these that I take. I make these up on a Sunday after church. Fill up enough, 6 or 7 of these to last throughout the week. So I don't suggest going beyond 7 days. You want to make fresh fruit. So as soon as I wake up in the morning after I do my routine, I pray, I do my thing, I grab this, and this is the first thing that I drink throughout the morning. So I drink this, then I have my water, then I go on about my day from there. So I always say, man, the Lord put everything on this planet that we need to achieve optimal health. And most of that is found in the fruit and veggie aisle of produce. So always thinking, how can we be healthier? How can we be more in tune with our bodies and just be better? And that's what this is all about. How do you make yourself better? And this is one step to get to that, to achieve better and more optimal health. You want to think clear. You want to have more energy throughout the day. You want to be a better husband, a better girlfriend, be better in life. It all starts with your health. And this is what this is going to give you the first step to achieving. We always put, especially us that work out a lot, we put a lot of protein and things in our bodies from chicken, fish, you name it, but none of that food is live. This is electric live energy that's found throughout your fruits and vegetables. And I mean electric in the sense of these are live living enzymes that you are juicing and extracting out of this fruit and out of this vegetables. And that's what our body needs. Alive electric fruits and vegetables to make our body and our cells feel alive and be able to generate the way that the Lord intended our bodies to be made. And that's what the juicing is going to help you get back to. So the biggest concern when it comes to juicing is the cost. And this juicer is a very expensive juicer. So the upfront cost for this is expensive, but there are plenty of other juicers out there that are less costly that can fit into your budget. So I suggest just starting wherever you are. Because like I said, I started with a Jacqueline Lane juicer that was $99 and I used that for probably 5 years. It still got great results. So whatever juicer fits into your budget, use that. But my thing here is the cost for the ingredients that I spend on the weekly. And this is what it cost me today when I bought all of this. It was $17.67. So for less than $20, I was able to buy all the organic produce that I needed to produce 6 of these. That's gonna last me almost an entire week of organic, fresh juice. And you think about $20, how far that can go. That may get you 1 or 2 things at Starbucks or a couple energy drinks. But if you're investing in your health and you are getting organic, fresh, electric juice that's going to ignite your system, light up your cells, and increase your health beyond what anything else could possibly do, that is $20 well spent. So hopefully you've grabbed something out of this today. We'll continue to upload different juice recipes that we use and be able to give you more value on the health tip, because now, like I said, we are all about longevity and living our best life through the Lord. He's blessed me with this, and I want to share this with you guys. So hopefully you continue to tune in and join us, and we'll continue to try to give you more and more education and knowledge that can help benefit and bless your life. All right, so thank you for being with us today. As always, God bless you and God keep you, and we'll see you next time.